Monique, you got one more. All right, welcome. Could everybody stand up while we present the colors with the Sheriff's Office Honor Guard team? Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. I'm Lieutenant Ryan Evans. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Sheriff's Office, and I just want to say thank you. This is quite the crowd. It's a pretty important day. We take stuff like this pretty seriously. But I just want to remind everybody here, it's all about the family today. We do these recognitions just for the family. So we want you guys to move about the room, take pictures as you will. Feel free. Well, there'll be a chance to take pictures at the end. But just make yourself comfortable. This is about making it for you guys, okay? And with that, I'd like to introduce the Sheriff, Kevin Schneider.
Thanks, Ryan. First of all, I want to welcome you all. It's a very proud moment for me. As you can see, take a minute. When we built this building, we thought we'd never fill this room. It's huge. And what an honor to be able to fill this room with an important event like this. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the Board of Supervisors. We're very fortunate to have a good county Board of Supervisors. We couldn't have this facility, we couldn't have this technology, we couldn't have the extra positions that we need to run the office efficiently without their support. So we appreciate them, and please, when you see them out there, thank them for supporting the Sheriff's Office. That was great. You know, when I started here, I knew every deputy. That was about 42 years ago. Yes, we had cars then, for those of you that are going to say we were on horseback, which would be my staff in the corner. But we have come a long way. A lot of technology, ever-changing. I just returned from the major county sheriffs of America and dealt with sheriffs from all over the country and hear the problems that they're having. We're fortunate that we don't have some of the problems that they have, but otherwise all the problems are the same, and some of them are not as fortunate to have a board that supports them like we have here in Polk County. So again, thanks to that board and that relationship. As we know, mental health is going to be a struggle. It continues to be a struggle, and these folks here are going to have to deal with it every day. So when they come home and they're talking about things that you think are probably not real, unfortunately they are. So with that, I'll quit rambling and talk about what we're here for really, and that's to welcome a bunch of new officers, new deputies, some promotions, a few of the honorees that get some awards. So we will do that. You want to do the swearing in first? Okay. Oh, yes, sir. I'll do whatever you tell me. Hey, let me be the sheriff except for when I can't be.
Like the sheriff said, we're going to start with swearing in our new deputies. So I'm going to call you up one at a time, and I'm going to have all 5 of you line up over this way. Deputy Jade Baird. Deputy McKenna Walters. Deputy Matthew Untrauer, Reserve Deputy Robert Boyle, and Reserve Deputy Douglas Richardson.
Okay, so those of you family members that want to click pictures, now's when it starts. We're going to start with the oath of office, and feel free to move about the room and do that. So, all right, officers, raise your right hand, and then we're going to repeat. We're just going to read through this together, okay? I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Iowa. Against all enemies, domestic or foreign. That I will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same. That I will faithfully and diligently discharge and enforce. The laws of the state of Iowa and the ordinances of the county of Polk. That I will, in letter and in spirit, support, obey the policies, procedures governing the Polk County Sheriff's Office. That I will not be influenced in the discharge of my duty by fear, favor, reward, or personal prejudice. That I will always conduct myself in such a manner as to reflect credit upon my fellow officers and the Polk County Sheriff's Office. And in all acts and doings, I will be conscious of the fact that I am in the service of the Polk County Sheriff and my fellow man. Congratulations. We'll have, I'm sure Monique will make you sign it. And tell you what to do and what to do. Congratulations. Like I tell these officers, and these guys have heard it many, many times, these new badges come with a shine. There's only one way to tarnish that badge, and that's by your actions. So I tell them, don't tarnish your badge, don't embarrass your law enforcement family, and don't embarrass your family. So it's all on you, and with that badge comes a heavy weight of responsibility, and we never let them forget it. So. Okay, I'm almost afraid to do anything until you tell me. All right. So the next on the agenda, we have some promotions for some folks. So those of you that think you're getting promoted should probably come up. Actually, I can read them off if you want me to. All right, we'll present the badge. A lot of these folks have been here many, many years, and I want to talk about the first promotion because it's unique. And it's the fact that it's the first time ever in the history of the Polk County Sheriff's Office that our jail is being run by a civilian jail administrator. So that's huge for us. We are the largest facility in the state. Those of you that don't know, we house about 1,000 to 1,100 inmates per day. And you don't hear a lot about us because we do such a great job. We kind of fly under the radar. But I always say with 600 employees and 1,100 inmates, what could go wrong, right? So Corey Williams, Chief and Jail Administrator. I don't know where you're supposed to go. Where was she? Congratulations, sir. Welcome.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Major Sean Van Hoosier. Sean's currently assigned to do the patrol division. All these folks that you see here have been here for many years with many years of experience and keep taking the challenge to take on more duties and responsibilities and put up with me. So. Captain Frank Resnick. Where are you at, Frank? There you are, sitting there. Frank is also, notice, for those of you that don't know the difference between us, is dressed in a different color uniform. He is the captain at the jail and works for the major and now the chief and runs the jail division. And Frank started back when I was probably a sergeant or lieutenant, so he's been around a while and does a great job. So, congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Sergeant Brian Johns. Brian is a longtime deputy. We had a hard time getting him to take a promotion. Brian worked patrol for many years and then worked the mental health unit, which he had a passion for. And it was kind of hard for him to give up that, and I told him as long as I was around, he'll have plenty of mental health issues to deal with. So, congratulations, Brian. Sergeant Jesse McAtee. We always thought the best part of Jesse when he was a patrolman was his partner, which is a four-legged furry guy, but he proved us wrong and became a sergeant, so we're sure glad to have him. Detective Jason Tart. Jason's been here for quite a few years as well, comes with a lot of experience. He won't normally be dressed like this. He had to wear his uniform for his promotion today, but he will be wearing a suit and tie guy out there doing crimes and solving all the problems of the world. So congratulations, Detective. And Support Services Supervisor, Charity Richardson. Charity's been a long-time employee, former dispatcher. It's one of those people in there that likes to tell all the officers where to go and make sure we get to the right trips and everything else. Now she's going to run the front office over here, so if anything goes wrong, then we know who's to blame. So the next group of individuals is officers that have, and dispatchers, anybody that up, over, and above the top when it comes to saving a life of an individual here in Polk County. And we're fortunate to have those type of folks. If you recently saw the news, you saw where one of the swimmers was rescued by another swimmer, it was a lifesaver. That's what these folks do. They've saved a life in the day, whether it's on patrol, whether it's on the phone, whether the case may be, but they have saved someone's life. So we're going to recognize them with a life-saving award. So the first one is Rachel Clark. Rachel couldn't be here today on family commitments, so we will, and I think she might be a little shy. So Rachel's one of our communication specialists. I said dispatcher earlier, it's communication specialist, and did a life-saving event over the phone. So Lieutenant Todd Galatich. Yeah. We had to quit giving Todd medals because he's got several life-saving awards in his career, and so we just give him one medal and lots of certificates. Okay. So, Sergeant Chris Kopic. Sergeant Kopic is our patrol commander, and you'll also see him at some of the events, and I give him a bad time about wearing a skirt. He wears a kilt, plays the bagpipes, very talented officer, and we're proud to have him. Congratulations. And Deputy Kristen Nystrom, I know I saw her, there she is. And again, Kristen's like Todd, she already has a medal, so we're just giving her these because she keeps saving a lot of lives. So we're fortunate to have her, and so are the people out there, the lives she's saving. So if some of you are like me, you're going, what did they do to get that award? This will give you a little brief summary of what it was. On January 24th, 2022, they responded to a CPR in progress at the UPS freight terminal. Upon arrival, along with the deputies, they did CPR, delivered several shocks with an AED, and continued to do CPR until the medics arrived. Upon being placed in the ambulance and transported to the local hospital, the individual had a heart rhythm. They got there, he had none. So your quick assessment, immediate response to life-threatening situation exemplifies your devotion to duty and the mission of the Polk County Sheriff's Office. So very proud of what you folks did. I'm very proud of you each and every day, and thank you for doing that. And there's also another person who's very proud of you to be there that saved their life, and they could go on and enjoy the rest of their life along with their family. So congratulations and thanks for what you did. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just turn this over to you guys. New deputies, you have a 10-minute speech to give. Just kidding. They're nervous enough getting in here. But if you want to come up, do some photos, family photos, that's what this is all about. Come up, do that, wander about, get your photos, do that, have your significant other pin your badge on for those of you that are getting a badge if you have that and want to do that. Also, there's refreshments over here, and please hang out and enjoy our building and talk with us and introduce yourself so we can get to know you, and we look forward to that. So thank you again all for coming. We certainly appreciate it. We didn't make it drag too long, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. And I bet Lieutenant Evans, even though he doesn't know, will be glad to give anybody who wants it a new tour of the building. So thank you.